So the leaks just keep on rolling. So before we get into all that crazy stuff, the Gen 10, all the other kind of stuff, there's still more Legends ZA to get through, and the data miners have just found all of the DLC megas, and we're going to talk about those today. So let's talk about it. YouTube, my name is Mario, aka the Loot Box Hero. Check out the second channel. The second channel is popping, aka the Real Super Mario, aka YouTube's greatest fat man here, bringing you another video. So we have all of the DLC megas now. They don't have the actual images like because I think that stuff's probably not even finished yet. But they have in the code found what all these legends, all these megas are supposed to be. Now, again, just because it's in the code doesn't mean it's going to happen. All right, because remember, Mega Jinx was in the code for X and Y, and then that got canceled later to the project. So these could get canceled, they could get changed, switched out, and anything could really happen here. But as of right now, all right, in the year of our Lord 2025, we have 16 megas for the Pokemon Legends ZA DLC. And of course, you want to continue getting videos like this from me. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all the good stuff YouTube requires you to continue getting videos from me. Follow me at twitter.com/RSMario128 to make sure you are always notified when I drop a video. So, of course, the first ones are Raichu X and Y. So, they're going to be in. We already know about those two because they're basically the mascots for the DLC. But then Chimeco also is included. So, Chimeco is getting a mega, and I'm like, Chimeco? Like, so what does that work? Does he turn into like a rain chain? I mean, that would be kind of cool. All right, because if you don't know, rain chains are basically like the Japanese version of a wind chime. So they don't have wind chimes, they have rain chains. So they put this chain, at the edge of the house, and as it rains, the water travels down the chain, and it makes a really soothing sound. That's supposedly better than a wind chime, but I don't have either one, so I don't know. So maybe that's what it is. If they do go with the rain chain, then maybe he'll be like a water type. Maybe he'll be a psychic water. I'm not 100% sure why they would do that, but it would be interesting if they did. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he'll get more like wind chime or Chimeco things to go around, because wind chimes sometimes have a bunch of them. Maybe that's what they're gonna go with. So then now this is where it gets a little weird. So some of these are actual Pokemon that already have megas, but they're gonna get Z megas. So Absol is gonna get a Z mega. So we're gonna have Absol Z, and then original Mega Absol is gonna be Absol Y, I guess, or X. Sorry. Well, actually, no. It's kind of weird. It wouldn't be. Would it be X or Y? Would it just? I don't know. Maybe this is just gonna be Z. So it'll be Absol Z. All right, and so nothing is known about it because again, it's just a tag in the code. So Absol gets a second mega. Hopefully, it's I guess maybe more like offensive, because Mega Absol wasn't that good outside of Magic Bounce, to be honest. So then Staraptor gets a mega. Now I got a little excited because of this one, because now Generation 4 is one of my favorite gens. Staraptor was my boy. Okay, all right. Every generation I have the regional bird on my team, because that's what Ash did in the anime. And Staraptor is my boy. All right, so Staraptor getting a mega, that's gonna be fire. Now the thing is, what do they do with it? That's a good question. I mean, now he is called Staraptor. We know that birds evolved from dinosaurs. Maybe they could kind of go into something like that. Maybe the mega for Staraptor is like the missing link between birds and dinosaurs. That would be kind of weird, but I would use it. So then next one is Garchomp. So Garchomp gets a Z. Now, if you've seen my Mega ranking, you already know how I feel about Mega Garchomp. I'm not the biggest fan of Mega Garchomp. I don't understand why these uber powerful, like, pseudo legends are getting Megas. They're already powerful enough as it is. Why are you souping them up even more? Why are you juicing this man even more? Okay, who in the development team is a Garchomp fan? I know it's somebody in there. All right, one of y'all in there is an inside man, okay? Y'all keep on juicing this man. All right, come on now. Shoot. And same thing with Lucario. Well, they probably did this for the furries. All right, this is probably for the furries. That's what it is. Lucario Z. So Lucario is going to get another Mega. I feel like Lucario is probably going to be a big part of the marketing for this. I can see him being a big part of a trailer in the future. Oh, it's Lucario Z, you know, because people like Lucario, furries like Lucario. I can see them doing that. The thing is, what do they do with these two? Like, I hope that Garchomp Z is more like a land shark. Emphasize the shark nature of Garchomp instead of just, you know, making him like Dragon Scyther. You know what I'm saying? As far as Lucario, what are you gonna do with Lucario? Because Mega Lucario is already good from a design perspective, from effectiveness perspective. Like, like he already got the dreadlock powers. Like, what are you gonna do with him? Like, I don't understand. I don't know what else you could do with Lucario for a Z, unless maybe you make him more of like a sage, like you know, well, that doesn't work either. You know, so he's a fighting type. I don't know. Put in the comments what you think Mega Lucario Z is gonna be like. So the next one is Golurk. So Golurk's getting a Mega, which Golurk is cool. I like the idea of Golurk. That could be kind of cool. Meowstick is getting a Mega, which this is one of those, like, why? Why not just give Meowstick an evolution? Like, you know, again, I don't know what it's gonna look like. I don't know how effective it's gonna be, but I feel like Meowstick should probably just get an evolution, like a regional evolution or something. Kind of like what they did with Zigzagoon. Yeah, you know, and they gave him that one Galar evolution, something similar to that, but you know, hey, it is what it is. So then we get Crabominable. So Crabominable has been, I've seen this rumor a lot that Crabominable was supposed to be getting a Mega. Looks like that's actually true. So somebody out there was a leaker, all right, or they was lucky. So Crabominable. So the next one is Golisopod, which, I mean, I guess they could kind of go with the Barbarical one that we got, the Barbarical. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they just make Golisopod good. Because Golisopod was one of them Pokemon, like when that generation first came out, everybody thought he was going to be a massive threat. And then he turned out to be kind of lame. So maybe he finally gets good now, you know. So then we got Magearna, which, like, Mega Magearna, like, I feel like Mega Magearna is going to be kind of like Mega Diancie. I wouldn't be surprised if this is not part of, like, a movie, seeing as though most of the Mythicals are usually played into a movie in some way. Maybe they're going to do, well, Magearna already has a movie, but still, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is going to be like a Mega Diancie situation. Scovillain gets a Mega. Give him a third head. He's got to get a third head. It's got to be like orange, because, you know, you got yellow peppers, red peppers, orange peppers. You know what I'm saying? Green pepper. Give him 4 heads. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bro, give him a jalapeno head or something. I'm going to put a jalapeno on his tail and let him shoot like fire lasers. Bro, I got so many ideas. Because look, over the time, I kind of like Scovillain. All right, over the last, like, parts of Generation 9, he's kind of grown on me as a Pokemon. Because at first I thought the idea was kind of stupid, but like a lot of ideas, I think it's stupid at first, but over time it kind of grows on me. Scovillain has kind of grown on me, and the idea that he's gonna get a Mega, that's gonna be kind of cool. All right, I'm kind of cool with it. So then we got Glamora, which I kind of saw them doing, because Glamora is for some reason like a really important Pokemon in Generation 9. It's like what you call them's Ace, the champion of Scarlet and Violet. It's her Ace. So, you know, I figured that they would probably get a Mega the same way a lot of other champions Aces get Megas. You know, so Tatsugiri, which, how does that even work? Especially since it's tied to freaking the big fish thing. So how does that even really work? How does Tatsugiri get a Mega? He's not gonna need the fish dude no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you know. And then of course the last one is Box Caliber, which Box Caliber Mega, that's gonna be fire. Even though again we're giving another pseudo legendary a Mega, Box Caliber is probably is not seen as being as good as like Garchomp or Lucario or these other ones. But still though, he gonna get a Mega, so he gonna be kind of cool. So these are the 16 Megas for Pokemon Legends ZA DLC. So tell me what you think in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and now I gotta go through all this Terra League stuff to see how we cover this. Keep it real.